After a long day of visiting friends and being on the road, we finally headed over to our final destination for the night. Struggling to find a place to stay, we were told of lodges inside a nearby game reserve, so we stayed inside the Pian Upe Game Reserve. So this is where we are staying. This is where we stayed last night. We should be staying here for the next couple nights. This is my bed. There's another bed here. Yeah, the mosquito net. I was fighting mosquitoes all last night. They were still making their way into this mosquito net. I need to figure this out better. But yeah, right now we're staying at a little lodge in the in a game reserve. So this is a shower, our shower situation. It doesn't work, but I think this works. Nope, it doesn't. So yeah, I didn't take a shower last night. Or this morning, and this is a toilet situation. But yeah, this is like a little hut. Oh, there I am. Oh, this is a little hut, and it's much better than the place that we were going to stay in last night. The other place that we were going to stay last night was just not ideal. I would rather have slept in a tent or just out underneath the stars in that other place, because it really did remind you of like a prison cell. It was like a 8x8 room, maybe 8x10 room at the most. No windows, where it was one tiny little window but just not enough for ventilation. And then it had these like big steel doors that could have been locked on the outside. And then it was also in this like enclosed courtyard that could have been locked. And on top of that, it was like in the middle of a little community area. It just wasn't ideal. But this place is much better, just a lot more breathing room. It's not luxurious by any means, but you know, it's like this is more a little safari outpost, so the people here are going on safaris and game drives. But we're gonna be heading back into town today and be back here tonight. But first off, we have to get the tire fixed because we had a flat. So somebody's coming in with a boda, as they say, a motorcycle, and they're gonna have to bring a tire to fix the flat, because right now we're kind of stranded. So just had breakfast, had a great breakfast. Ready to start the day. This is the view. The mountains over here. We have all the plains. It kind of sits all the way around. Here we're kind of like on a small hill, so you have a good view of all the plains around you. You have mountains over here. You have some other big mountains on the other side of these trees. It's a beautiful view out here. Next, we held services at the Church of Mount Elgon. And in between services, I headed over to the toilet to check out the situation. It's a little bit different than Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe had typically made out of concrete. This one's just, I see around here in the rural areas, metal, like little metal shacks with wood planks. Second one I've been in already that looks like this. So it is different than Zimbabwe. Here on a small hill, see the Church is right over there. Got these amazing views around me. I think Mount Elgon goes that way. Can't really see the peak of it, but all these houses around me, all these huts around me. Before heading back to our lodge, I headed up the hill to catch a view of the surrounding areas, with people tending to their herd of cattle, children leaving school, people tending to their gardens. I took in the creation of the Creator and thank God for all that He has given me. Philip Ngorgi running up the mountain. Professional. Born in the mountains. Wow. The mountain runner.
That's all right. I've always been looking for a second.
Our breakfast this morning. In the morning, the next day, we were greeted with a friend who was wanting to join us in our banana eating contest. We gave him a little, but not too much. Banana? Here. Where's the other one at? Oh, there it is, little one. Next, headed up a nearby hill to get a better view of the main peak of Mount Elgon. When I got back, I found Philip attempting to ride a motorcycle. What do you have to say? Ay, 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 ay.
This is where the soldiers used to live.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The old barracks, now they stay over there?
Yeah, that's police.
Oh, please, okay.
They come.
Before our next day, we got to sit down with some locals and they told us the history of this particular region and the struggles it had faced in the past 10 to 15 years.
Yeah, I heard that there's a tribe that doesn't wear clothes that side.
Yes, the Carmajones. So the world is silent. I thank God for what Pastor Lee was saying. The world is silent and they don't see what is happening here. Okay, yeah, the Carmajones attacked this community and they killed most of the men and now they left the women with the children. And they took all the wealth that was here, the cows, because this was the traditional area for rearing cattle. Yeah. So the Karamojons came and took all the cattle. They killed the men, and now that has led to the scourge of these orphans around this place. And the people ran away and abandoned here, so they are now coming back slowly to resettle in the land. Oh. But unfortunately, some of the families lost their the heads of the families who are men. And now we have child-headed families around. We have women, single mothers, caring for many children around them. And now, even with this drought, there is a lot of crisis, food crisis coming on along with all this. Now the schools here were destroyed. Let me just say the whole infrastructure around this region was totally destroyed because of the Karamojong warriors. They will come and kill people here. So that's why you see many children here.
Yeah, but having a population of...
Yes.
But I'm also interested in the Karamojong. You say they are naked, they don't...
Yeah, they don't...
so no one is reaching them, out to them.
It's a hard to reach area. Some deep in Karamoja, it's really hard to reach because they kill.
So if we go there, they might even harm us.
If you go deep, but those who are in town are now getting educated and they are living those primitive life. Because you will find a family like this family, everybody is naked. Yeah, we are eating.
No clothes, nothing.
Yeah, no clothes, nothing. Okay, generally the government is trying to reach them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why they're providing security. They are trying to establish schools, trying to establish health centers, trying to make them wear clothes. Like the previous years, they had serious famine. People died like flies. So some people had to come in with relief aid, take food to Karamoja. So it's an area that really needs God to intervene.
Where we were lodging, which was about 20 kilometers away, is actually the home of the Karamojos. These conflicts between neighboring tribes really made me think of the horrors that we humans are capable of doing to each other. One would think that tribes so close to each other would be able to coexist. But the differences that we are willing to kill and die for are often minute differences that compound to heated conflicts and, unfortunately, to violence. Afterwards, we had some natural wild honey from Mount Elgon.
Seriously, we do eat it like that.
Raw mountain honey. Now you are now a mountain man.
Just like alcohol. You see, he's insulting me.
Really good.
Sometimes they cut here.
Cut
They
shrimp.
have a mark, they cut here.
Coming to the Pearl of Africa, I was blown away by its radiant beauty. I was met with so much love and kindness everywhere I turned. From Kampala to the source of the Nile at Jinja to the foothills of Mount Elgon. Its people and geography truly showed me why it is the Pearl of Africa, a journey I can never forget.